Chapter 9 weather with meteorologist Holden LeCroy.
Still tracking winter weather across the region, so let's get right to it. As we're kind of looking at the belt line right now, you can see the snow and sleet on the roadways. They are treacherous at best. Do not head outside unless you have studded tires, and give yourself about 10 to 15 extra minutes out there as you're kind of coming in from 126 from Veneta. You can see slow traffic there down towards the south side. Goshen is really the last that we kind of see this rain snow line. As you kind of head south, we're actually seeing rain falling right now. Temperatures in the mid 40s for you folks in Roseburg. Towards downtown Eugene, slow traffic as well. You can see right on the 105 as you head towards Delta Highway. Slow down. As you know, that is a high bridge area, so definitely going to be icy this morning. We still have that accident I-5 at the 105, and kind of as you head north, two accidents on I-5 as you head north towards Portland. Right now that sleet is kind of giving us a little bit of traction out there. You can see the white on the roofs. It's actually not snow. Most of the precipitation that you see outside that's white, that is sleet. It is snow that melted and refroze in the upper atmosphere, kind of forming those little ice pellets that we see out there across the region. Now you folks up toward Corvallis actually had a little bit of snow first, transition to that snow sleet mix, and that is going to be the trend for the rest of the day. Eventually we're expecting a switch over to freezing rain, which is the worst type of precipitation. So right now this is kind of the prefrontal moisture. The main storm system still well offshore. We are still expecting that heaviest precipitation towards midday today, and that is going to last into the afternoon. And the unfortunate situation really Sunday and into Monday is we stay below 30 degrees. The high temperature on Monday is going to be around 29 thanks to this polar air mass. Here's the storm system well offshore. Let's dive into areas of southern Oregon. You can see rain all the way down towards Roseburg right now, sitting in the mid 40s. You folks in Coos Bay about 55 degrees right now, but once you head north, you can see transition to this kind of sleet, snow, freezing rain mix as you head up I-5. Heavy snow making its way into Portland right now, about 17 degrees. They're expecting about 6 to 8 inches of snow. Down across the Eugene area, you can see the snow and sleet mix continuing, but again, as we kind of head towards the afternoon, we're expecting that warm nose to slowly shrink, and as it does so, that is going to give us a switch over to freezing rain, which looks like rain, but it freezes on the surface, and that is going to add that glaze of ice this afternoon. So again, 8:30 this morning, rain south. If you're headed down towards Roseburg, you guys are not going to see anything. Heavy snow out toward the east side. Again, Sandy and Pass right now sitting at about minus 10 degrees. As this Arctic air mass moves in, you folks out towards Bend are also seeing this cold temperatures. So we head towards around 1:30. This is going to be the heaviest precipitation. You can see freezing rain right over Eugene as you head north, kind of that sleet, freezing rain and snow mix. Again, Portland is expecting kind of the heaviest snow across the region. And notice we keep this all the way through early morning hours of Sunday. So we have about 72 hours to go. Now, looking towards the coast, we are expecting those temperatures to remain in the mid 50s today. And again, I want to emphasize as you kind of head north, the northern Oregon coast is up towards Newport, as well as Lincoln City is actually seeing ice this morning, a very sharp divide, but the south coast temperatures near 55 degrees later on today. Areas of Roseburg, 52 this afternoon. Again, you guys are just going to see rain today, fog as we head towards Sunday. The Cascade Pass is 7 degrees for a high temperature today. You folks up across the pass is about minus 10 this morning. And for Eugene and Corvallis, again, we are still expecting that sleet to freezing rain mix. And notice, Joey, all the way through about Monday, and we're actually tracking a system on Tuesday. The very beginning of that system, we could have another round of freezing rain before we switch over to rain.
I'll tell you what, we've talked a lot about cold temperatures and, you know, the season's changing. This is most definitely the most serious we've had this season.
Exactly, and it's really everyone impacted up across the Cascades. The only people not is you folks down toward Roseburg. Even the coast this morning, again, if you're driving on 101 north, we're actually experiencing freezing rain and sleet up towards Lincoln City. So be cautious today, even though it's 55 degrees for you folks in Coos Bay.
So typically this would not be hiking weather?
No, not typically. And usually you would go to the coast to escape this. So we tried to do that. That was over this weekend before the winter storm came in. So here's the latest edition of Holden's Hikes. This week,